but I just need you to pass, if you go to pass down.
Aye. Good afternoon. Welcome back to another Sparta special, hopefully. As you've probably seen by the intro and the picturesque sights I've been giving you, I am on the Isle of Skye. We're fishing the west coast because as it is a bit of a blustery wind from the east. So me and Davey, the Jarrah Viking, who I'm sure you all know, travelled up. We left at 4 o'clock this morning and we stopped about 3 or 4 times. Just leisurely drive up, no massive hurry, and we've just come pollock bashing, lure rods, and oh my, am I pleased to get that big, fat, heavy lump, I'm not talking about me, of a box off me back, because I'm sick of bait fishing and I'm so happy to be back in the lures. I'm delighted. I've got I've got some new lure fishing trainers with spikes in. I've got the new hoodies, the cap for the sunshine. I've got some new lures which I'll show you as in when I bring a fish up, he said. And I've got the old setup, the old faithful. I've got the profiler, which is 9 foot, 20 to 50 gram ART. It's my favourite lure rod of them all for this type of fishing. It cost 26 quid from Boys. I'm sure I've told you all this last year. I did snap one, but it lasted us 2 years for 26 quid. Can't go wrong. I did buy a couple more of them, just in case I stop producing them, because they're a 4-piece rod. They go in my bag, and I absolutely love the fact that they're packed down to nearly nothing, and I know they're capable of pulling big fish up, because I've had really chunky pollock on this up to, I don't think I've had a double on this, but I've had an 8.5 pounder, so I know it's capable. It's paired up with the Daiwa Ninja LT 2500D. I have got the Shimano Vanford in there, which I haven't used yet. I thought I might give it a crack. It's really for me for when I go bass fishing. It's the Vanford C3000, which I haven't used yet. I might give it a go. I'm in no hurry to use it. So I'm going to get some lures out and let me show you some lures. I'm going to be using metals, soft plastics. There's a bonny looking one, look. Got some new ones. Got them babies. Obviously I'll put a Pachenko. I'll put a Chebarushka weight on those if I want to use them. And alternatively I have got good old mate Alan Matthews, great lures. I've also got some Savage Gear soft plastics amongst some others. I think I'll start with the pink. There we go, there's a nice one. I'm going to start with the metal, ping it around and see what happens. So welcome back, I'm Stephen. This is Sparta Fishing. I hope you enjoy this one as much as I'm already enjoying it. Honestly, I'm buzzing to be... Oh, I'm stiff as a board and all. I'm absolutely buzzing to be back with just a light backpack on, little rod, and just pinging out some metal, seeing what I can bring in. Honestly, I'm so chuffed. I'm not humping that big, fat, stinking, uncomfortable box around with us anymore. Bring on the summer. This is the only place in the UK that had some decent weather over the next couple of days, so I got in touch with Davey yesterday. I said, fancy Skye tomorrow? He was like, why aye. So here we are. I'll bring you back if I get some fish. Nice one. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, a bugger. Hey, I'm setting up, Davey. I need some exercise, like. Oh. Right, well, that last mark didn't produce. We gave it couple of hours and zip, maybe a little bite or something. So we've moved, I haven't cast out yet. Same setup, going with the pink and silver metal first. And this is another mark we've never fished. So we are just exploring and just trying to find new marks. And we're down the south end of the Isle of Skye, sort of southwest. We can go and catch fish at East Point. We can go and catch fish at Rubberhunish. You know, we know that's where there is fish. But what we're trying to do is find marks for the future. I've never been here before. I've never driven down that road before. So this is all new. But one thing's for sure, this is a lot more shelter than the other mark. We just weren't quite out the wind, were we, Dave? It was just...
It was a nice depth there,
aye, it was canny. So we're trying here. We're not giving up yet. But it has been a long day. Davey's been on the road since about 3:15 this morning. I've been up since about 3:20. Dave picked us up. First time I've getting a lift actually. I normally I like driving, and I found out why. It's because I'm travel sick. I feel rotten. So let's see if we can get a fish. Just checking the depths. First 2 or 3 casts will just be depth checkers. It's about 4 hours off high water, and from a little bit of research I've done, this is ultimately a high water mark for fishing the flood. So hopefully we've timed it well. I thought you were in there, Dave. You give it the old lift at the bottom. I think it's relatively deep. Oh, I'm stuck on the bottom there. That's it, I'm off. I would say that's about 25 foot. Just a guesstimation. Looks pollocky, Dave.
Not there, it's one for the future.
Oh, definitely. Oh, that might have been a little hit and run. Oh, it's definitely one for the future, this. Whether we catch or not. You never get bored of looking at the scenery, do you?
No. That's the spot I've always wanted to come to. Like.
It's like every inch you move your eyes, there's something else that fascinates you. Hoping a fish will fascinate us soon.
I hope they come by at least.
Oh, my stomach's just settling after that about 45, 50 minute journey from the first mark. But the roads are full of potholes. Much worse than I've ever known the Isle of Skye. Maybe this is because it's the earliest I've came in the calendar year, and they're sort of still getting over winter, and we all know that potholes occur during when it's frosty and snowing. So maybe they just haven't gotten around to fixing them all yet, because they were repairing some on the way. Well, actually, Davey nearly smashed his front wheel about 38 times, and on the way to the first mark and on the way back there was I'm assuming it was a council worker tarmacking the holes that would already come across. So we got half the journey nice and flat, but on the way there it was shocking. You shit yourself, didn't you? That noise, and you just cringe. Poof, on the front wheel. I think I'll give the soft plastics a go. You're getting a jacket? Are you cold, are you?
Aye. I haven't got a jump on underneath this.
Oh, you just got a t-shirt? These Jarrah lads, man. The Blythe lads, man, from our t-shirts on. I'm gonna have a sandwich, see if I can settle my stomach. It is settling like, but I don't know if I'm hungry or... Yeah, the burger was nice, I thought. Lovely beef on it. The burger van I showed you in the run-up to the first mark. It was a nice sort of slightly toasted bun. I'm assuming it was Aberdeen Angus beef, crispy bacon, cheese, onions, tomato sauce. It was £7 each. I was quite happy with it, to be honest. It was lovely. Well, I'm off the blank. That was a collie. You can hear him swimming, he's splashing about in the puddle. Oh, he's beached himself. I'll get him. But I'm off the blank. That was about the 5th cast. I just turned the camera off because I'll just save the battery until, well, if it picks up. Hopefully it will. Shouldn't complain at the smell of a collie, should I? Back on the lures. That was at depth as well. I was just bouncing along the bottom because I'd picked it up, so we'll just keep trying different levels, different depths, different ways of sort of jigging and sort of lift and draw and walk the dog. What other names can I make up? Anyway, it's a fish. It's a fish. Caught out yet, Dave?
No, not yet.
Dave will come into his own. Not a massive fan of collies, but I'm a massive fan of collies when I'm on a blank. So, happy days, as they say. Sorry I didn't get it on camera. It was just a case of keep chucking, keep chucking, keep chucking, and if it picks up, I'll give you a video. You're getting one now anyway. It's just great to explore new marks. I love the place. Oh, that was a hit. Especially down this bottom end of Skye, because I've always fished sort of, like I was saying, East Point, Rubber Hunnish, Staffing. Not far from Portree. A few places, but it's no good putting all the eggs in one basket. I want to be able to fish some places at different parts of the island and really explore it, you know. Hence why we just haven't jumped on the road to East Point. We might, like, if the fishing's poor down this end, we'll ultimately, you know, we're not going to cut our nose to spite our faces. We might end up somewhere more popular or more known. We'll see what happens. We'll just play it by ear. We've got today, we've got tomorrow, and then we've got half a day the following day, because we want to be home for like 8. I think Dave wants to be back by about 8, 9 o'clock. Not tomorrow, but the next day. We've booked a B&B because Dave said, aye, I'll go up to Skye. I said, right, oh, no problem. And he said, just book a campsite somewhere. Right, no bother, mate. He says, but, oh, is that a fish? The hell? Is this a big lump of kelp? Well, it's not a fish, but it's coming in. It's just a big lump of kelp or something. It's a dead weight, like a proper dead weight. Oh, it's a fish. Dave, this hasn't fought a muscle. What the hell? I don't know. This is weird, this, Dave. It's like, it's the weirdest fighting fish I've ever had. Whoa! Dave, I need the net, aye? Whoa, it's a good pollock. Dave, that's a decent pollock, that. That is the weirdest, most lethargic fight I've ever had from a pollock. It's not double massive, but I tell you what, it's a canny fish. Honestly, it was like a dead weight most of the way in. We're just belting braces here because we haven't caught out. So. Dave, I'll just pick it up. Just keep your net behind it and I'll come down. Because we just didn't want to lose it because he's just hanging on by a thread.
Not in the water.
You got it? Champion. I can't believe the fight it gave. It was like, I honestly thought I was bringing up weed, like a lump of weed. 2 seconds, guys, I'll just, if you just bear with us.
Just goes to show they're there. When you found him.
Oh, yeah, bugger, he's strong, but he gave no fight.
I'm gonna leave you with it, right?
Leave the net, aye. Cheers, mate. Ta. I'm going to take my camera out there because I dropped the last fish. Right, sorry folks. Give us a second. Right, hang on. I'll edit this bit if I have to, unless you want to see the reality of what happens. Right. Hang on then. See, it's not a double monster, it was just the way it fought. It was... That's why I held it over water. Right, that's it. There we go. Nice one. Well, that's made the trip worthwhile. Carry on was weighing that. Had to get a new battery in my scales. It was £6. I forgot, I knew it was a decent fish, and I said 3.5, and I thought, oh, I've underestimated that. And I picked it up and had a proper look at it because I was looking down on it. Aye, £6. I think the net weighs 1.1 pound, and the net and the fish weighed 7.2. So happy days, get in. There's another one. Didn't have the camera on. I think I'll let her set the tripod up near us, Dave, and so I can press when I get going. I'm just trying to save a bit of battery, but I'll keep it live for an hour. There we go anyway, it's about, Dave, what do you reckon, £4 that, and Dave?
Aye, about £4.
On the pinky stink again. Single hook, which I love because I can get them up. Huh? He's away. Right, I'll keep you on. Right, so the first one, we weighed the net, and Dave's verified the weight net. 6.1, and that was, I'd give it a maybe 4, considering that was 6.1. I haven't, it feels that long since I've, like, sort of metrically in my head, give a fish a weight, because obviously it was like last year was pollock.
It's good to know that there's fish about.
Aye. I'm just underestimating them. They're deep, like, Dave.
Deep.
Ah, they're deep. I'm like toying with snags. Oh, you in? Get in. Are you not? Well, he thought he was in. There, we're gone again. I tell you what, they're all a decent size here. Because this is alright, this.
You like the old one, don't you?
I think you stink, man.
I may have to go back to the red field, I think.
Oh, this isn't as big, actually. Honestly, they're giving nothing for the first 20 yards, and then everything for the last 10. Ah, it's so good to be patting the lures, like. Oh yeah, show your face. Oh, there you are. Another clunker. That's probably 4.5, that one, Dave. Bit bigger, do you reckon? Unbelievable bronze colour. Single hook again, love it, because I can just get them straight back unharmed. Doesn't save tearing their face to bits on trebles. It's gone. Yes, I'm on the lures!
I know where we're coming back tomorrow.
I will definitely come back here tomorrow. See, this is fun, man. sick of that cold weather. 25 layers on, that big, most uncomfortablest thing I've ever had on my back in my life, them boxes. A rod that I can barely hold, a reel that I can barely wind. It's just nice to have something light in my hand I can have fun with. Yeah, I do like bait fishing, but it's just that time of year when I get to where I'm absolutely sick of bait and just lugging loads of gear around. I just love having that backpack on and doing this. This is why I fish, for this type of fishing. And I've got the bass fishing to look forward to as well, which is just around the corner. Just fish it really slow, Dave. Sort of trundling the bottom a little bit and then giving it a little shove now and again. Oh! Wow. Nah, nearly. That wind's Baltic, by the way. Love this rod, like. Just love it. Cheap as chips. Reliable. This Daiwa reel I got off my daughter for Christmas. Not Christmas gone, the Christmas before. I just love fishing for pollock with this setup. I think I might need my coat on in a minute, Dave. That wind just got a little bit nippy, didn't it? I've lost the sun behind the cloud. Good time, it was the other way around. Dave's saying he can't buy a bite at the minute. But if you're familiar with Dave's channel, there it is, at the bottom of the screen. You'll see that he is no stranger to catching big pollock. Wow, there's another hit, Dave. Ah. Just a curly. Well, it's a fish. I thought it was a curly on the way in, to be honest. It just wasn't fighting like a pollock. Tried to fight like a pollock, but it just couldn't match up. Casting a bit further to the right of where I was casting before. So I was just down there before. Dave's still across here, and I'm casting that way. It's not quite as deep, but we'll give it a try. It's still a good 15 foot, mind, but it's deep enough. Water is really, really clear. crystal. Got a bit of an algae bloom about it, I think. Sort of still clear, but you can see a real sort of fluorescent green in it. Is that a fish? No. I think there's just coalies along here. I can feel them like banging away. There's a fish just not giving all the way home there. Must be small. She's twisting me lure around. So I think tonight's plan is we'll stop here. We're quite happy with the way it's fishing, and we'll head back to the digs, which is a sort of pub stroke hotel. I was saying before, anyway, before I got a fish, Dave was on about, he said, I will go to Skye, no problem. He said, just book me a campsite, book me a separate pitch, because he just likes his little one-man tent. And I just normally put the mattress in the back of the car. Then he messages about an hour later with the details of a B&B. He said, I've just finished work and it's Baltic when I've came out. He said I had summer in my head thinking about lure fishing. So we booked a B&B, hotel, pub, whatever. So we'll be having a few beers. There's a fish. That's a pollock, Dave. Wow, wowzers. Oh, he's hung us up. What? I tell you what, that could be a good one again because they're feeling like dead weights. Oh, he's up. They're sort of playing dumb halfway and then waking up. This, do you know what it is? I wouldn't be surprised if this was better than the first one. It's not, but it's still a good one. Right, mister. Give us a second, I'll get this one unhooked. Right, don't go bananas. There you go. They're giving up a hell of a fight, like more than usual. Sort of, I don't know, I'm bouncing along the bottom, they're hammering the lure, and you think, oh, champion. And then you reel like 15 winds and it's like, is this just a lump of kelp? And then, obviously, in true fashion, they go bananas, but really bananas at this moment in time. That they're scrapping like mad as they get halfway. Sort of giving you a false sense of security, bringing them in thinking, oh, it's half decent, and absolutely battering you on the way in. One kick and gone. Just I've never fished for pollock and experienced the things I've experienced today with the way they're fighting. It's like a lull, like, oh, I'm on the hook. And then they realise I'm gonna die. They'll start fighting for their lives. Normally they hammer you, give you a good scrap, you get it sort of some of the way, and then they hammer you for a second time. They go for a second run as they get near the shore. But here it's like nothing, then everything. Maybe it's the time of year. Maybe they're a bit more lethargic at first, like not realising. Had some beauties today though, really chuffed. Here's another one. You want honestly, honestly, Dave, the scrap these are giving it is phenomenal. It's absolutely brilliant. This is exactly why I lure fish, for this scrap. Look at that bend. Oh, this is just superb, this, Dave. Sideward Sally. Oh, this is an absolute beautiful fish, this.
What is it?
Oh, no, it's bigger than the last one, but it's just it's stunning colours on it. Wow. You absolute beauty. Check out the colours on that. Woo! Stunning. Get in. Oh, I'm buzzing with that. That's beautiful, that. That's probably about... Oh, I don't think it's quite as big as the other one. It's about 5, maybe 5.5, that one. It's chunky, it's girthy. Oh, it's great fishing, this. It's just prime pollock, that. Big yark and protruding jaw at the bottom. And just stunning colours. Look at that. Oh, get in. What an absolute chunk that is. Ah, I'll sleep the night, man. Good lad, you can go back. Well, that was the end of that. What I've decided to do is to just put the whole lot together and on one video of yesterday and today, so thanks for watching there. This is the following day and we're just travelling back now. Some stunning views. We've been fishing all day, we've tried new marks and we've thoroughly enjoyed it. Thanks to Dave, the driver.
Hi.
Watch that bridge, Dave. Oh, just nearly hit a bridge.
Over the edge.
Stunning, that, isn't it? Yeah, so we're just travelling back now. We've got a few cans back to the hotel. Get some scran, a couple of beers. But don't go anywhere. Here's a little bit of footage from today, from the few fish that I did catch. I did get a few, but didn't do much filming because we're just exploring, kept the camera in the bag for the most of it. Found some fantastic marks for it to come back to in the summer. Well worth the trip. We've filled the 2 days in absolutely superbly by getting new marks and finding new areas, just different places, seeing different sites. Fantastic. So I'll leave you with a few clips from today, and I hope you enjoy. Please subscribe. There's Dave's channel down below if you want to see how he done over the last couple of days. I'm sure you'll enjoy his channel. Please give up both a subscribe, and would appreciate that very much. Thanks very much. Take care. Good night. Well, I just thought I'd give you one more look at some scenery. Look at that. Ooh, wow. So that was nice 2.5 days on the Isle of Skye. Thoroughly enjoyed every single moment of it. Had some great fishing. But the best thing about this trip was we didn't just go to the you know, the commercial fishing marks, if you like. Not commercial, I don't know what word to use. The well-known ones, overpopulated ones. We done lots of exploring, and we thoroughly enjoyed every little bit of it. Found some fantastic new marks. Can't wait for this summer. The best thing about this trip was, compared to the other ones, there's no mozzies whatsoever. It's still early in the year, so we didn't get absolutely ravaged by mozzies. Didn't even see one, to be honest. So, caught some great fish, as you've seen. I've pieced a video together just because the first day was basically made a rod for our own back. We're like, how do we improve on this fishing wise? We couldn't. Top and bottom of it. Best fish I got there was 6 pound 1 ounce. I weighed it. It had been that long since I caught a fish on a lure. I actually underestimated. I thought 3.5. I was looking down on the fish thinking, 3.5 pound. And then when I held it up sideways across my body, I was like, oh, maybe it's a bit bigger. So I give it away, and it was 6 pound 1 ounce. So happy days. That's fantastic for April. I can't wait for May, June, July, August, September and October, to be honest. I'm going to be going more places like this. Look at that. Oh, everywhere you look, it's just another photograph. You know, constantly got my phone out looking. So if you've got any questions, there's my email address down below. Please check out Dave's channel, which is Jarrah Vikings Insane Angling. There's the name down below. Go on his channel, find out how he done. Dave's just standing there patiently. We've just both done my outros. So what a good trip on with Dave.
Oh, it's been brilliant. Really enjoyed it.
You caught some canny fish yourself, didn't you? You lost a cracker as well, didn't you?
Oh, it was a lovely fish. Equal to Steve's anyway.
Aye, it was a shame, but what happened was he got it right to the edge. You'll see on his video, he got it right to the edge and sort of just took the tension off to get the net, didn't he?
Grabbed the net and it was away.
It was away, so just kicking away. But hey, every day is a school day, as I say. So I'm pleased you enjoyed it. Well, that's if you did. Please, you know, subscribe. Leave us a comment. Comments. I love getting comments off people. Having a big crack. And join us on the next one. There is so much more to come. This actually, when I came to this one, I said to Dave, I said, we might get a video out of it, we'll see what happens. And we're just, like I say, exploring loads of different new places, lots of climbing, lots of walking, lots of travelling. And we didn't expect it to fish the way it did, especially not on the first day. So what a starter, back on the lures, come on! Well, half time's over. The tide's in a little bit, and I think I'm just getting into a collie maybe. Oh my days. What a knob.